Hi Libra, this is going to be your quick and to the point reading for June 1st through the 7th. I would like to apologize first and foremost for not having the same setup. I know it looks similar, but I didn't put your zodiac sign name or the dates below. I've been crazy busy. The first 4 signs I did were last night, like super late in my bed. So June is going to be a very, very stacked, busy month for me. So I don't know how these videos are going to turn out looking. I'm just going to try to keep it as short and sweet as possible, but I'm still going to try to post for you guys. I'm offering $15 personals this week as well, so if you're interested, please email me at the link below, kaylintaro@gmail.com. So as I was shuffling the Oracle deck of the week, which I picked the Earth Magic deck by Stephen D. Farmer. 2 actually fell out for you guys, and I was trying to get 1. But Milky Way and Wind, and it was Perspective and Activation. So I'm getting the sense of, for whoever I'm resonating with, some of you could have recently changed your perspective on a situation or something in your life, and it's like all of a sudden, now that you changed your perspective, things are moving again. Things are looking up for the better. But let's figure out what exactly is going on. So at the bottom of the deck, which is driving all the energy, is the 3 of Pentacles. Like I said before, it's my blueprint card, so it's almost as if you're planning something out right now. Possibly with this new information that is coming in for you. Ooh, looking good. So where we're at right now is there's some sort of conflict. It might be with someone, but I'm getting more of an inner conflict going on, which is making you pull the reins. For some of you, it could be, I'm so sorry, it's my dog. You could be having conflict with someone else, which is making you pull the reins emotionally and kind of block yourself off. Yeah, like I'm seeing that with the Queen of Cups. I didn't even realize. The Queen of Cups here in reverse. But so for some of you, you could be dealing with someone. Actually, for a lot of you, you could be dealing with someone. So what I'm seeing here is you could have gained a new perspective about the situation, but it could be because something happened to where this felt like a break in whatever type of relationship this was, or a break with this person, some type of clarity that you gained that really upset you, and so you pulled back emotionally. But you feel as if now, okay, so many messages, I'm sorry. So the 5 of Swords is my petty conflict card, as well as like just conflict in general, but I'm always getting it as petty a lot of the times. And with this Emperor down here is where you're at in the upright. It's almost as if something happened, but it's like you had to have the final say-so, just out of pure, I don't want to say pettiness, but like you wanted the final say. For really no other reason than your ego. And I know that sounds bad, and that's only for some of you, but it's like you finally you got the say so. You pulled back the reins, so they didn't have control over that, and so now the ball is in your court in a sense. I don't really understand why the Ace of Swords is reversed though. It's almost as if it's like you don't want clarity in this situation. Like you don't want to find out what happened truly. It's like something happened and sparked you. Sebastian, please. I'm so sorry, guys. Something happened, like maybe an idea or like a perspective. You got a sense of an idea, but you didn't get the full clarity of the situation. But you knew if you did get the full clarity of the situation, you might be hurt by it. So it's like you don't want the full clarity of the situation. Either way, though, you're pulling back emotionally, and you're kind of closing down emotionally. You're closing people out. You're gonna have a hard time letting this go, though. It's like in the forefront, like what people are seeing is that you're balanced and you're super good to go, but you're not letting them see the pain, and there's a lot of pain in the situation, and you're not going to, like, you're having a hard time actually letting this go. What they're seeing though is that you're balanced and like you're putting out this front right now, and then you're really kind of wanting to sidestep this whole thing and focus on your money, focus on your wealth. You're trying to jump real fast from the 3 to the 10. And like I said before, this is my blueprint card. So this is how we get here. But you have to remember there's like 7 numbers in between the 3 and the 10. So it's not like you're just gonna take a step like the 7 underneath here. It's not like you're just gonna like, oh yeah, okay, that's where I'm going, and then the next day you're there. Like, there's a journey that needs to take place here. Good news is it's time to take it, because in the outcome is the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. Sorry, I got distracted by I said father, but my dog. So let's get into clarification real quick. Why is this Lovers reversed here? Whatever it was brought you a lot of burdens, and I keep wanting to say petty conflict. Like, that's just what keeps coming to my mind. You could have been dealing with a fire sign, but what I'm seeing here more than anything is that there was a almost a want to be alone. There was a want for inner reflection here, because someone was not acting how they should have, in a sense. We got the King of Wands reversed, so very like I keep hearing burnout too quick. So this possibly could have been a very passionate relationship that just burned out really, really fast. Or this person is just the type that is all or nothing and is very, very intense. And there was really no planning going into the situation. It was just more of like an all or nothing situation that was like, oh yeah, full force, let's go. But in other news, like, this could have just been a person that you really weren't jiving with, which was leaving you feeling like there was a need for reflection. And for a small, certain few of you, this person could have wanted inner reflection and kind of told you about it, like, hey, I need to take some time for me. And that almost just, like, made the petty side of you mad. Like, oh, you're not going to walk away from me. So it's like you pulled all the reins, and they were trying to be cool about it. But, like, you pulled the reins, and you were trying to be cocky almost, in the sense, and be like, okay, I'm gaining control of the situation. Like, you're not leaving me, I'm leaving you. Like, that type of energy. So I'm getting all of that from those. So just take it how it resonates. Why is the Ace of Swords here, though? Like, why are we scared to gain clarity? You know what? I'll take it. That's a lot of cards, but I'll take it. You're scared to gain clarity because you're afraid whatever the clarity is going to hurt you. You've been going through it in your head almost, and you're scared to come out of this. It's like you had the strength to walk away, right? Even though it was kind of out of the wrong thing, it seems like it wasn't really the right reason to walk away. Maybe you did get an idea of something going on, but you never gained full clarity of the situation, and you're afraid that gaining full clarity will just really, really hurt you. And so that is why I knew it. I love this. Let's see here. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? You're wanting to let go of the situation. You're wanting to stop. It's almost like I get the sense of, like, emotionally, it's like 1 minute you're gaining new perspectives on stuff, and like new information is coming in for you, whether that's from your intuition or outside sources. But it's like you just want this to stop. You don't want to feel the pain of it. And it's not even like a just devastating pain to me. It's almost like you left without clarity, in a sense, or this stopped without clarity, and like now it's like you're having a hard time being like, you're going from hot and cold to like, oh my god, like this person's no longer in my life, or oh my god, like what did I do? I didn't even know what the situation was, so it could have been nothing, blah blah blah, to, oh no, I'm good, like I'm distracted, I'm good. So I'm getting the sense of that, and so you're wanting to really distract yourself with work, with working out, like focusing on your health, like that type of thing. Yeah, it's like you're trying to stay moving, so you're not sitting too long and then starting to think about it. What is the Wheel of Fortune here for? What is the Wheel of Fortune here? So, like I said, the first card that came out in your spread was the Five of Swords in upright. The last card, to clarify, the last card that's coming out is the Five of Swords in the reverse. So it's almost as if all of a sudden you're gaining a new perspective, and that's literally flipping everything. Like I said in the beginning, it's flipping the whole energy, which is really quickly, like it's the Wheel of Fortune, just boom, everything's flipped, and you're coming out of that energy like it was nothing and moving straight towards what you want to move towards. So honestly, it looks like there's going to be just a little bit of conflict there, mostly internally, a lot of that type of thing. But definitely try to listen to your intuition through this whole thing. I do see you coming out of it, and this is just a weekly reading, guys. So honestly, like, let's meet up next week and see where you're at. I feel like this is just this week's energy, and you're going to come out of this really easily. Okay, thank you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.